In this video, we are talking about comparing means. So, what I mean by that, different mean, is that we are going to calculate the average of two related data sets and use the info to make inferences. That is just a fancy way of saying I am going to use the mean to figure out other information about the type of data. Okay? Our first set of data is looking at 10 fish each that were pulled from a pond and from a lake. So, from the pond, we have these 10 fish, okay? And I am going to add all of them up. I can use a calculator on this, and I will be using a calculator on this. Okay, so I'm going to say 34 plus 78 plus 48 plus 24 plus 64 plus 58 plus 34 again plus 66 plus 22 plus 44, which equals 472 total, 472 inches, okay? Now, there are 10 fish, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that second step is going to be taking 472, dividing it by the 10 fish that we included, okay? 10 does not go into 4, does go into 47 though, 4 times. 4 times 10 gives me 40. With 7 left, I'm going to drop down my 2. 10 goes into 72 7 times. So 10 times 7 is 70. I know I need to place my decimal. Throw that placeholder 0 on the end there. And bring it down for 20. 10 goes into 20 exactly twice. And we are good to go. The average fish in the pond is 47.2, actually I believe it's centimeters. In the lake, we have a slightly different set of data. So I'm going to, again, add everything up. 38 plus 82 plus 58 plus 76 plus 60 plus 70 plus 99 plus 40 plus 68 plus 91, which is 682 centimeters. And again, I'm going to divide this by 10 because there were 10 fish. 10 goes into 68 exactly 6 times. Let's change the color on this so it's a little bit easier to see. 6 times. I have an 8. I'm going to drop down that 2. 10 goes into 82 exactly 8 times. And then I'm going to place that placeholder 0 underneath and drop it down then. And 10 goes into 20 twice, so we have 68 and 2.2 centimeters. There are a couple of things we might do with each of these averages. One thing is to find a difference. So what I'm going to do if I want to find a difference is I am going to simply subtract. Largest minus smallest, so 68 and 2/10 minus 47 and 2/10. 2 minus 2 is 0, so it cancels out. Drop that decimal down. 8 minus 7 is 1, 6 minus 4 is 2, so 21 centimeters is the difference. You can also use these averages to make some inferences about the information. For example, we noticed that the lake fish are larger than the pond fish by their averages. So our inference could be that the lake allows fish to grow larger for whatever reason. That seems to be true based on the data. Another example is comparing incomes for people who are single versus people who are in a couple, a married couple in particular. So first I'm going to calculate the mean for these single individuals. And to do that, I'm going to follow my mean rules, and I'm going to add all the data points. Okay, so I have 125,000 plus 70,000 plus 95,000 plus 220,000 plus 90,000. This equals 600,000 altogether. But there are 5 people who are involved in this, so to calculate the mean, I'm going to divide the 600,000 by 5, which gives me 120,000. On the other hand, we have married couples, and we're going to add these together as well. And what I get from that is now to calculate the mean of this, I am going to finish this up by dividing by 5, so we're going to 10, which gives me approximately 93,000. On your paper, I'd like you to think about what inferences we can draw from my two averages, my 120,000 for single people and 93,000 for married people. Let Mrs. Jackson know if you have any questions. Do your best. Have fun.